Good morning. How are you diddling? Excellent. Me too. Thank you very much for asking. The sun is shining again. There it is, overexposing my camera. It's a beautiful day outside. It's another day in lockdown in the UK and wherever else you are. Hopefully you're staying safe. Welcome to another episode of Dazed, Confused and Generally Buggered, which is my live show on a daily basis, 7 days a week, chatting to you about social media, about video, answering your questions as well. Any of your questions that you may have, feel free to drop them into the comments right now. If you don't know who I am, I'm Simon Scholes, founder and creative director of Perception Studios, the award-winning visual marketing agency based in the UK. And we help brands and businesses basically create social media content that helps them stand out, be it video, animation, aerial work, photography, all that kind of stuff. As well as that, I also try to help as many small brands and small businesses as possible understand what they can do for free with their social media. What can you do yourself with this thing in your hand right now that can make a massive difference to your business, to your websites perhaps, but specifically to your brand? How can you get your brand out there, or at least help people communicate with you in a better way in a digital process? So there's lots of different things you can do. Hello, that door just closed itself. Basically, I want to chat to you about different things on different days. Always happy to answer your questions, though. We're currently live on Twitch, on Periscope, on Twitter, on YouTube, and on the Facebook How to 9 Times Your Social Media group and the Facebook Perception Studios group as well. So feel free to get in touch. We'll answer all your questions. If you want to leave a comment, you can do. It's dead simple. On whatever platform you're watching right now, just leave a comment. It's as simple as that. It will pop up into my live stream, and then we'll be able to have a chat and see what I can do to try and help you out, or at least even just say hello. So feel free to just let me know that you're out there and that you're watching. This morning, we're going to chat a little bit more about TikTok. I've had quite a few people asking me about TikTok of late, and why in God's name they should be using an app that is specifically dedicated to youngsters, because they think it's for like teenagers and all that kind of stuff. So I've written a little document, and we're going to kind of go through it and discuss why you should be using TikTok. It's another platform, and it kind of ends up being like, oh God, it's another app I've got to download on my phone. It's more content that I've got to make. But it's such a huge potential at the moment. TikTok is one of those platforms where the algorithm hasn't completely taken over yet. They've not basically turned it into an advertising platform. It's not a place where loads of people are spending money and becoming advertisers. So it's a great platform to be on. It's a great place to grow an organic audience. You can put content out on there and it still gets seen by people that you're not necessarily targeting it towards. So it's a really great platform for doing some very interesting content. So if you are sat there thinking right now, why in God's name is he going to go on about TikTok? It's a kid's game. Why would you talk to me about something that isn't actually important to me and my brand or my business? Trust me, you kind of want to be looking at it. You kind of want to be checking it out and saying, should I be giving this a go? Should I be trying this? And there's a lot of businesses out there actually who are aimed at children as well. So maybe you should be definitely looking at that kind of thing. I remember chatting a while ago to a driving instructor and saying maybe he should be looking to put content on there because it's a younger audience. The younger audience will watch his content, find it interesting. If you target it properly to local areas, that kind of stuff, then people within the area where he's based will then potentially go to their parents and say, this is the driving school I want to go with because he's cool, he's on TikTok, and he's passing on value that way. So you've just got to think a little bit outside the box for your business and your brand. Before we get started, you are more than welcome to ask any comments, any questions, all that kind of stuff, like I say. And you can come and join my How to 9X Your Social Media group, which is on social media right now. You can go to Facebook right now, join that group. In fact, what I'm going to do, as always, in being unprepared that I am, I'm going to go get the link to the group and put it into the chat right now so that you can just go click on that link and find the group. Not easy. join us. Come say hello. Come and join the rest of the gang who are in there. And I'm definitely going to paste into there in a second. And then you can come and join us. And also the very top link on that group is my How to 9 Times Your Social Media book, which is completely free. It doesn't cost you a penny. I just want you to get started creating content. So if you want to start creating content and you're not really sure where to start, my How to 9 Times Your Social Media Process, the whole thing is in there, and you can go and download that right now for free. Good morning to Chris, who's tuned in from Rossbrook Chartered Accountants. I'm diddling just fine, thank you very much. I've had a coffee. I do fancy another one, but I'm not going to stop the stream just to go and set the kettle going. But anyway, I'm still here with my I'm Dazed, Confused, and Generally Buggered mug. And yeah, shall we get started? Shall we get going? It's an interesting day today. It's a Naked Gardening Day, which is an interesting one for sure. It's also something I'm part of at the moment, the greatest online agricultural show as well. I don't know if you've seen this advertised anywhere at all. Obviously, a lot of the country shows getting cancelled at the moment because of being in lockdown in the UK. So all the agricultural shows have kind of gone, right, okay, what we're going to do. There was one guy who's actually based in Newbury, organised the whole thing. He's brought it all together. It looks amazing. It is brilliant. We've got a trade stand there, my business, Perception Studios. We've got a trade stand there. And yeah, it's really cool. It's all online. There's livestock shows. There's livestock competitions. There's the Red Arrows are going to be on at 2:00. There's all sorts of stuff. So go and check it out. The greatest online agricultural show. And yeah, just flit in and out and watch bits and pieces. Anyway, so this morning we're going to chat about TikTok because, like I say, a lot of brands, a lot of businesses, when I chat to them, they've heard of it, they know it exists, but then they really don't understand why on earth they should necessarily be looking to use it. So let me give you a few stats first. So it's live in 150 plus countries. That might not necessarily be relevant to you, but that's a lot of people. It's also been used by 500 million users, active individual users. So not the same people coming back over and over again, 500 million active users every single month. Now, that's not quite in the numbers and the figures of Facebook, obviously, or YouTube, but it's right up there. That's a lot of people using the content. And don't get me wrong, yes, the age group is veering to a younger age group. So about 60 to 65% of the audience that are on there are under the age of 30. But that means still a third of the audience that is available on there is over the age of 30. That means you've got professionals watching it, people who've got hobbies that might be interesting, people who could be necessarily working in the same industry as you, but also people who could be looking for services that you provide in whatever industry that it is that you're in, because they're over 30. That's perfect age, the perfect spending age. They've got cash in their pocket and they're actively using TikTok. So why on earth would you not start trying to talk to them on there? They're slightly more mature. They're going to understand what it is that you've got to say. And it's just such a simple app to use. You download it, you create a platform, you create a profile, and then you start creating content. And you can create it beforehand. So if you wanted to, you could create something on your camera and set it to video or just a photograph or what have you. And a series of photos. It is a video site. It's not a photo website. It's not Instagram. It is videos. So if you have a photo, it has to have some sort of moving element on it. It has to be saved as a video. So it could be it could be a 3D GIF. It could be a short documentary style piece, because it can take up to 60 seconds worth of video, although the 15-second pieces do perform better. But you can record them on your phone, you can record them on your cameras, edit them, get them ready to go, and then post them afterwards if you really want to. The main thing to remember with TikTok, it is portrait, it is not landscape. So if you post it landscape, it's going to go a bit funny, it might go on its side, and just isn't necessarily going to work really well with the TikTok platform. So try and film whatever you're going to do in portrait. You don't have to do silly dances and all that kind of stuff. You can still do a lot of this kind of thing I was talking about yesterday with Instagram stories, which is a bit of behind the scenes, show people what's going on behind the scenes at your business, the fun that you have. Try and take away that negativity that may be connected to what it is you do as an industry. Whatever it might be, you can show that behind the scenes stuff, and then show some of the more polished stuff, the fun stuff, and some of the value that you've got to give as well. Probably more than anything, concentrating on the value rather than showing the bake sale that you've had in the office recently or raising money for charity. Those things are all nice, and they're what I would essentially call CSR, community social responsibility, but they're not essential to the value that you can give on TikTok as well. Just remember, a third of the people consuming content on there are the age group you probably want to be looking at, because they're the ones with the cash in the pocket, and they're probably looking to spend or trying to buy services that you might be able to provide. So start thinking of TikTok that way. There's loads of stuff that you can do. You can change your profile, so you can have your business logo on there. You can write whatever you want in there. You can put links in there to other things. So you probably put links to maybe either other social media channels like your LinkedIn page perhaps, or you put your business website on there. There's all sorts of little bits and pieces you can do to make a big difference to how you are portrayed on there. You could even give all your content a standardized look if you really wanted to. What it does as a platform, it takes the first image from the actual piece of content, so the first frame. So if you want to, you could always put your logo as the first frame, and then every single piece of content that's on there would be your logo. Let's just have a quick look at the messages, just how that message come through, see if it's anything exciting. Not really. Well, it is, but it's people chatting to me from the Greatest Online Agricultural Show. But anyway, so that is TikTok kind of in a nutshell. It is a video site. You can create 15-second videos, 60-second videos. You want to try and help your content get reach out to more people. So when it comes to using hashtags, don't get greedy. Don't use hashtags with like millions of people using them. Your content, as per usual, if you've only a small time following, is going to get swallowed up in the guys who have got the big followings and are using that hashtag. So don't do that. Use smaller hashtags, things that are underneath like 100K, even ones that you can get even smaller than that, under 50,000 would be amazing. And just start using those hashtags that are connected to your business, connected to the content that you're putting out. It will really help you grow. You can put a small description about your video in. You can put some extra hashtags in there. I think you've got about 250, 300 characters to play with. So make the most of them. Use them up. Don't leave any spare if you can help it. And just go to town on getting that content out there and create content consistently. Don't create content just once in a blue moon. Try to put out, just the same as with Instagram and every other channel, put out consistent, regular content, 2, 3, 4 pieces a day if you can do. It sounds like a lot again, but if it's just a 15-second piece, imagine how quick and easy it is to create. So again, I did this the other day, but I'll do it again right now. I'll show you exactly how easy it is. Oh, we don't want audio on. I was just opening up TikTok. So if we go into TikTok, so that's it right there. I can flip the camera around so it actually sees me instead, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here like so and flip. There we are. So then it can see you guys in the background as well. And then we can do our video. So shall we do a quick one right now just to show you how easy it is? Hey there, TikTok. Hope you're enjoying today. It's a beautiful day outside. And right now we are live on Dazed, Confused, and Generally Buggered, answering your social media and video questions. Come and join us. That is as simple as it gets, basically. Then there's a few little extra bits and pieces that you can do. You can add music to it, you can add text to it, and different filters as well. So let's add a little bit of text. So we say, yes, that's good. We'll add some wording. Come and join us live right now. Scroll up to there, change the color of the ink so that it's in black. You can even change, if you want to, the duration of the text so it doesn't start straight away. So if I wanted to, I can say, right, okay, I'll go into that, set the duration, and actually say, right, okay, I don't want it to start at the beginning and I don't want it to end at the end. I just want it in the middle. Bang, done. The little red highlighted piece is where the text is going to be. I say, yep, that's good. Do I want any music on there? Why not? It won't hurt, will it? So how about we use some fun music? How about a bit of Drake? Everybody likes a bit of Drake these days, so we'll chuck him underneath. Make sure the volume's low enough so you can hear my voice. Always do that. If you add music, it will put it 50-50, so your voice could get drowned out. Make sure that you're putting content in there that is actually able to hear what you've got to say. So I've finished doing that. So that's finished. And I say, next, done. And just say, we're live. Come and join me. And then I say hashtag live video, hashtag Facebook live, hashtag YouTube live, and bang, whatever, that'll do. And space, done, press post. And that piece of content is going out right now. It's uploading. That's Jake Quickendon. I don't know what he's doing on there, but whatever. But that's uploading now. So that's it. It's as simple as that to create a piece of content. And that content will go out to my audience who, if I'd hashtag that properly, would be aged over 30, would be looking for the type of content that I'm creating, that kind of thing. So if you are, for example, Ross, and let's just stop that because that's finished uploading it. So Ross, for example, Ross Brook, Chartered Accountants. Chris, if you're thinking about using TikTok perhaps for the brand, it might seem a little bit alien, but it's not a bad thing to look at doing. So what you could do is you could do content all about whatever, basically a quick 15-second tip on how to save some money on your fuel expenses, a quick 60-second video about how you can claim on your flat as an office expense, whatever. That kind of thing would give massive value to people. And because it is a short piece of content, you're obviously not going to get all the information in there that you need to get in there. So you all obviously close it out with, come and join us, come and drop us a line, come and join us on other social media channels. We can try and answer your questions, give you more information, X, Y, and Z, that kind of thing. Draw them in. But TikTok, 100%, be looking to use it for your brand, for your business, because it's a huge opportunity with at least a third of the audience on there still over 30 years old with cash in their pocket to spend. They're the prime people to be talking to. And I know we're in difficult times at the moment, but people are still spending money. People still need services. Businesses still need to move forward and keep going, because otherwise we're going to come out the back end of this, drop into the most monstrous recession ever, and nobody's going to have any money to spend because we're all going to hoard it, and businesses are just going to fold left, right, and center. So how about we just keep trying to do business, keep dribbling it through, and that is only going to happen if people know you actually exist. So stop holding back and get yourself out there. Do more stuff on social media, especially on TikTok. Give it a try. It's a great app. Anyway, that's enough of me blabbing on about TikTok for the time being. If you've got any questions, please do feel free to drop them into the comments today. We're probably going to keep it to a shorter video today because I need to get back to my stall on the greatest agricultural show online ever. That, whatever the name is, it's something like that. Need to get back to my stall so that I can man that and answer people's questions as they're coming by, because people can Zoom call me from there, or they can live chat with me on there as well. So it's a really cool thing. So if you've not checked it out, go and take a look at that. But if you've got any questions at all, please feel free to drop them into the comments right now, whatever platform you're watching on: Twitch, Periscope, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you are. Say hello, and I'll do my best to answer any questions. But if nothing else comes through right now, that's absolutely fine. No worries. It is Saturday after all. The sun is shining. You're probably wanting to go out and enjoy it, so do so. And if you're watching on replay, feel free to leave any questions or comments in the replay as well, and I'll do my best to answer them on tomorrow's live broadcast. Or if you don't want to stick your hand up in the classroom because you feel like your question might be a bit daft, no question is silly, but if you feel like it is, email me your questions or anything else you want to ask me to the email address scrolling along the bottom of the live video right now. Or if you're watching on replay, it's scrolling, or if you're listening on the podcast, it's in the description box below. simons@perceptionstudios.co.uk. Drop me an email. drop me your questions and we can do our best to either answer them on email backwards and forwards. We can have a Skype call for free if you like, or if you prefer, I can take all your details out and just answer the question tomorrow without saying who it's come from. So whatever you feel like, it's dead simple to get your question answered on the show live. But until tomorrow, thank you so much for joining us today. It's only a short one, but it's still been 20 minutes. Time passes quickly when you're having fun, doesn't it? Yeah, have a great rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the sunshine because it is out at the moment and I don't know how long it's going to last. So make the most of it. And I will catch you tomorrow at 11-ish. Probably bang on 11 o'clock to be fair, because Susanna's home. She's not working, so she can watch Max. And until tomorrow, stay safe and have a good rest of your Saturday. See you then. Bye.